Water polo isn't a sport that you play for the glory or the glamour or the money. You may not become an Olympic champion, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't give it your all when you play sports, because it will translate in other parts of your life. That's what I want for every kid that I coach, to play as long as possible and enjoy all the secondary life skills that it gives you that you don't even know that it's teaching you as you're playing it. Water polo is a sport that combines wrestling, soccer, basketball, and even ice hockey. In water polo, we have a goal, so not only are you swimming up and down, someone's dunking you, but you have to beat the goalkeepers. That's why I think it's one of the toughest sports out there, because not only are you mixing all those sports, you can't touch the bottom of the pool, you can't touch the side of the pool, you're treading water the whole time. It's just this amazing sport that brings in all these other sport skills together, and then you have fun in the pool in the sun. The reason my brothers and I got into swimming and water polo is because my mom was afraid of the water and she wanted her kids to be water safe. Taking swim lessons across the street from where we grew up allowed me to learn about a sport that my parents had no clue about. Growing up in the city of Commerce, I never thought that it was a low-income community or that people viewed it as gang-infested. I fell into the sport of water polo because the city offered it for free. That's how I got into water polo, because water polo is a very affluent sport played in beach cities and played by kids that had their parents grow up in the aquatic world. So the city of Commerce isn't all of that, but somehow was able to produce a great water polo program. My water polo career started when I was 8. I won a title in high school with the boys team with my older brother. That was amazing. And at that same time, I actually played at Olympic Games before I played for Stanford. I had to take time off of school to train for the Olympics. So I competed at the Sydney Olympics. We earned the silver medal there. Came back to Stanford, played, won an NCAA title, went to Greece in 2004, won a bronze medal. And at that point, I had graduated from college. I'd played into Olympic Games, so I decided to play in Europe. I then came back and played on the 2008 Beijing Olympics. We won the silver medal again. And I thought I would retire after that point, but there was still this burning desire inside of me to win a gold medal. So I continued to train for 4 more years, and I was fortunate enough to walk away from London with my teammates with the gold medal, and it took us 12 plus years to finally reach the top of the podium. When the aquatics director at the Pachanga Aquatics reached out to me about doing a water polo clinic or a water polo demonstration, I was really excited, because anytime I can get in front of a group of kids that don't have that access, I want to be able to provide it. Water safety is a huge problem in the US, especially in minority communities. I think you're 7 times more likely to drown in a minority community because you don't have access to a pool, and because of the cost of learning to swim is so high. Swimming is a skill that everyone should have. And if it were up to me, I would make it a requirement in middle school. You have to learn to swim. So learning to play water polo and learning to swim, it's actually a sport that can save your life, because the longer you wait to learn to swim, the fear paralyzes you. And I've had parents that don't know how to swim, and they don't want to bring their kids to the pool because they can't save them. So it's kind of a vicious cycle that if you don't break at an early age, you're probably never going to learn to swim because you're too afraid. So water safety and learning to swim is such an important skill that every kid should learn at a young age. So now that I'm a retired Olympian, I want to use my platform and spread that knowledge to people that usually don't get it. And I think sports teaches you so many lessons about life. So if I could come here and introduce them to something new, I'm hoping that they can at least try it for a little bit, learn some lessons, and then apply it to life.